Vijaya and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make my favorite smoky, spicy barbecue chicken wings with a Parmesan garlic dipping sauce. And you guys, this is the very same sauce that you get when you go out for wings. I'm going to show you how to make them at home. I love this recipe because the wings are tangy, they're spicy, they're sweet, they're a little bit of everything, and they're such a crowd pleaser during the summer months. Trust me, your friends are going to love them. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. And of course, if you're looking for the full recipe, all you gotta do is click that info box under the video and everything you need is there. Let's make some wings. So the very first thing that you want to do straight out the gate is to preheat your oven. So mine is preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're doing a convection bake today because we want that hot air to circulate around the wing and brown it evenly. Next up, I have 2 pounds of wings, both winglets and drumettes. You can do either or, and we're going to season them up. So the first thing I'm going to do is drizzle in a little bit of oil. You can use any sort of neutral oil that you want. I'm using canola today, but you can use rapeseed or vegetable oil. And we're going to season up generously with salt, cracks of black pepper. And now we're going to use a seasoning that's going to be in our barbecue sauce, and that is smoked paprika. And I love the color of smoked paprika. It also has a beautiful smoky flavor, and we're going to toss this all together to coat. And now I'm just gonna lay out my chicken wings, making sure not to crowd the pan. This is so important because you don't want your wings to steam. You want them to crisp up nicely. So if you have to do this on 2 separate sheet trays, go ahead and do that. And we're just gonna lay them out like so. And here you go. This is what they look like when they're on the baking trays. As you may have noticed, I used 2, and now we're gonna pop them into the oven for 35 minutes. And halfway through the baking process, I'm gonna flip them over once and let them brown on the other side as well. While our wings are baking away, we're gonna create our smoky, spicy barbecue sauce, and it could not be simpler to make. We're literally gonna take all of these ingredients, put it in a pan, simmer it for 5 minutes, and we're done. Okay, so the base for our barbecue sauce is ketchup. I also have a little bit of Worcestershire, some Chipotle hot sauce. You can use whatever hot sauce you have in your fridge. I just love the taste of Chipotle because it's nice and smoky. We have some balsamic vinegar, which is gonna add a lovely acidity, and a whole host of spices. So in addition to the sweetness and acidity of the balsamic vinegar, I'm also gonna add a little bit of brown sugar, which is gonna give us that sort of molassesy kind of flavor, a little bit of smoked paprika, cayenne chili, onion powder, garlic powder, and get this, you guys, our secret ingredient, instant coffee powder. Who would have ever thought? But the combination of the smoked paprika with the coffee is such a winner. They complement each other so well and take the smokiness to the next level. I just pulled my barbecue sauce off the stove, 5 minutes, that's all it took, you guys, and I pulled my chicken wings out of the oven as well, and they've been hanging for a bit. We're gonna smush these 2 things together, but before we do, I have a spoon because I want to taste this barbecue sauce and see where we're at, so here goes. So good. Smoky, spicy, tangy, and I can taste that coffee coming through as well. So now what we're gonna do is put these chicken wings in a big bowl, top them off with this barbecue sauce, and give them a nice toss. Then I'm gonna put them on a lined baking sheet, and we're gonna bake them for about 10 minutes until a nice crusty glaze forms all over the top. While my wings are finishing up, we're gonna create the creamy Parmesan garlic dipping sauce. Personally, my favorite part of any wing experience, and it's literally going to take 1 minute to make. Let's go. So I'm gonna make this sauce in real time because I wanna show you how fast it is to make. So we're starting off with about a ½ cup of plain yogurt. I'm gonna go in with the same amount of mayonnaise, and that's gonna form our creamy base. Next up, I'm gonna grate in a clove of garlic. You can do a second clove if you really, really love garlic, but I find that this is just enough for me. So my garlic has accumulated at the back of the microplane. I'm just gonna give it a tap, in it goes. Next up, some Parmesan cheese. You want about half a cup, and I like using it from a block like this because it just tastes so, so good. And it's just gonna rain in like snow. There we go, that's about half a cup. Now a little sprinkle of salt, a little bit of cracked fresh black pepper, and you're gonna give this a mix. And trust me when I say this is going to be the best wing sauce you have ever eaten, and it only came together in a minute. Delicious. My wings just came out of the oven. They smell so, so good. My sauce is ready. My mouth is watering, so let's go for it. A little drumette, those are my favorites. And I'm just gonna dunk into the sauce, oh my gosh, and give it a bite. Mmm. Oh my gosh, so good. You know what I'm gonna do once this video is over? I'm literally gonna turn off the camera, sit down in front of this pan and eat all the wings. They're so, so good. I love the combination of the cool dipping sauce with the hot wing, and the dipping sauce itself is so creamy. It has the nuttiness of the Parmesan, just the right hit of garlic, and that black pepper finishes it off perfectly. And let's talk wings. The wings themselves are spectacular. They have this beautiful crispy glaze on top, and you get that crispness from that bit of brown sugar in there. They're smoky, they're tangy, they're sweet, they're spicy, they're a little bit of everything, and these two things paired together are just sensational. And let me tell you, they're gonna give your local wing spot a run for their money. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me 2 wings up. You know how that makes me feel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe for more videos. And as always, if you have a question, concern, comment, or something that you want to get off your mind, leave it in the comments box down below. Until my next video, I will see you all later. Bye.